This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Brooklyn, New York, as the Nets take it to the hardwood here at the Barclays Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Last outing for the Nets, it was a loss to Miami. Outside Conley, and stolen by Siakam. Pass to Maker. There's the steal. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Now, here's Mitchell. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And tonight, Doris, two experienced teams battling.
Kevin, these guys all know how to play the game. They understand defensive rotations. They understand what's successful offensively. This is going to be so fascinating to watch with all this experience.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Steve Nash for a minute. One of their big challenges tonight is to try and keep Donovan Mitchell's high wire act on the ground. Coach said if he gets a step at the rim, he's going to throw it down on us. We need to take away space whenever he tests the perimeter. It's going to take a team effort to slow Donovan down tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Simmons. Six to shoot. Here he goes. And Simmons slams it in.
And guys, it's just beautiful watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. A manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Here's Mitchell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Simmons. Inside. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
I'll tell you, Donovan Mitchell in transition, bearing down on a defender is not pretty.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
And he gets others involved, Kevin. Plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, the young fella can provide that as well.
To the wing on the left. To the middle. Pass to Barnes. Nice ball movement by Utah. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Siakam's running. And here's KD for three. That one goes in.
That Kevin Durant with a nice feel right there. Just lead the guy to the open spot. That is beautifully done.
There's the pick. Mitchell wide open. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 9.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Outside, KD. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Maker. Simmons with it. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
And here is Durant, covered by Conley. They double-team KD. Now Harris. Pass to KD. Back to Harris. For Mitchell. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
They like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
To the paint. Here's Wood. He draws iron on the dunk. That's trailed by 3. And here is Durant. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And here's Harris from the arc. A rebound by Mitchell. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. With the drive. A rebound by the Nets.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
This is a real strength of Siakam's game, the ability to extend possessions and get second chance points on the board.
Wood can't hit. Here's KD. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them.
All right, look who's coming up to the court. Come on.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Oladipo with the ball. To the inside. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Muscala. Siakam with it. Now defended by Oladipo. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
And your Brooklyn Nets. All right, fans. That is your Brooklyn Nets team. Make some noise, fans.
And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And the great thing about Durant, he gives you a lot of everything.
Yeah, it goes way beyond being versatile. This guy is a great shooter, an elite historical scorer, rebounder, passer, shot blocker, one of the most complete players in the history of the game.
Now Ridnow. Pass to Muscala. Here's the 3. Moody controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Moody's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Count that bucket.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Here is Ridnour. Outside Porter. Beyond the arc. He can't get that one. So Utah will take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Barnes. Over Moody. Back to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. There's a good screen. Drives to the hoop. And they recover it. From the arc. Rebound by Muscala. Nets leading by 5. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Now, here's Ridnour. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Barnes. They get it back. Back to Wood. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Conley outside. Rebounded by the Nets. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Mitchell outside. The wide open look here for Wood. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
And here's LeVert. Pass to Porter. And stolen by Barnes. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
So for the Nets. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the half. And Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
Down low, here's Wood, and Makers sends it back. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Simmons is running, and finished off by Siakam.
One easy look. Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. A drive by Barnes. And Makers sends it back. Back to Wood. Rebounded by Maker.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
And so it's Brooklyn with their lead. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Really left alone that time. KD's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Kevin Durant's ability to catch and release before the defense can react, so critical, so sweet.
Here's Wood. He takes it in and finished off by Wood.
And on the drive, Woods' size and speed make him so difficult to defend. He just busts right through the defense.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Pass to Siakam. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim. And a guy who routinely outworks people. His team feeds off his energy.
Well, Pascal Siakam is a guy described by his coach as a speed player. We know the pressure he puts on teams in transition. He's willing to mix it up physically and sacrifice his body in the post, and this guy will leave it all out on the floor. What a ceiling for Pascal Siakam.
Here's Simmons. 8 points for him. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. Watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is a crucial part of the defense for these guys.
And just good awareness there for Wood. He gets the ball and then gets the fast break roll. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Jazz trailed by 4. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Wood, that's a 2-pointer. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Harris, no good. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Outside, Bogdanovich. Misses the 3. Nets leading by 4. And the dunk by Maker.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Out to KD. Takes the 3. Over to the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound, Utah. Durant with the steal. To the middle. Here's Maker. And the dunk by Maker.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
And your Brooklyn Nets. The Brooklyn Nets team. Make some noise, fans.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Fans, your Brooklyn Nets.
And the first one drops.
You know, Caris LeVert really delivers exactly what you want from a guy at his position, which is points.
Right. For Caris, it's about capitalizing on every opportunity the defense gives you. He's got enough range to complement an elite driving game. This is a guy who can get you a bucket when you need it.
And Oladipo, here we go. Nobody near Gay. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Here's LeVert. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Nets lead by 7.
Now, there's a reason Caris LeVert shoots well from the field. This guy is great at picking great opportunities.
Oladipo goes in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. LeVert with it. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Here's Zubac. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the...
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball.
Everything we got.
Jazz trailed by 5. To the inside. Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
Clearly a foul.
His second personal.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nets.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
Wood sets a screen. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Pass to Siakam. And here is Maker. Over Bogdanovich. From deep three-point range, Harris's shot is off.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Mitchell, and there's the drive. Unable to get that one. The Nets go the other way with it. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Siakam. Durant for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You allow Kevin Durant space from 3, he will make you pay.
Mitchell outside. Driving in. Lays it up off the glass. Mitchell's got 12 points here in the second half.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Outside Durant. From deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Utah, another 3.
He's unguardable. Nobody been able to contain him here in the 4th quarter. Now 4 or 5 from the field.
Simmons looking it over. From downtown. And here's Harris from the arc. Can't hit that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Now Mitchell. Wood sets a screen. The drive by Mitchell. Yes, that goes in. And it's now only a 1-point Nets lead.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
Durant in the corner. Harris outside. Pass to Maker. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. Harris misses.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
The drive by Mitchell. From deep, Wood. And the Jazz, another 3.
And that high skill level coupled with the 6'10 frame, and Wood looking more and more polished as a catch and shooter.
We get DJ and their free. Move on, come on, make some noise. And your Brooklyn Nets.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, fellas. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
And your Brooklyn Nets.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Harris's shot is off, and it's Utah's ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Wood sets a screen. Bucket is good. Now it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
If you give Mike Conley any kind of position on the interior, he is just crafty enough to finish it.
Your Brooklyn Nets. Now into the line for your Nets, Caris LeVert.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Nets passing it around. In the corner, it's Harris. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's his first foul. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. Wood sets a screen. Over in the corner, Barnes. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
And Simmons is right there.
And forget the pretty offensive skills. Simmons using his length to get some gritty points on that play.
His first foul. Team second.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Pass to LeVert from deep 3-point range.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head-scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
So it's Utah now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ball's knocked loose. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Who can forget the 57 points first-round game against the Denver Nuggets by Donovan Mitchell back in the Orlando bubble in 2020? It will go down as one of the great performances of all time.
And so it's Utah with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team.